Y'all gotta gear up and stop giving up. God woke you up this morning and you need to get to work. What I mean by this is so many of you guys are in my comments, or I know so many of you guys in life are asking for change. You're down on your knees praying for some sort of financial miracle. You're praying to God asking, why in the world did you put this abusive spouse in my life? You're sitting there contemplating, how am I gonna change my career because I'm absolutely miserable? I'll keep giving up. God's got a plan for you, but you are not willing to grow through what you gotta go through. You have got to gear up your armor, because every day you wake up, you're going to battle. You're going to battle with yourself. You're going to battle with your mindset. You're going to battle with your thought. Not to mention all of the outside sources you're going to be going to battle with every single day. They're going to make you doubt your journey. They're going to make you feel like you're insufficient. I feel like you're not deserving of what you want in life. And I say this from real life experience. I was married to someone for 10 years. He was the golden husband. Turns out he was a sociopath, narcissist, the best at double life lying. I had gone through a year's worth of fertility treatments, just had my amazing, beautiful baby, when my life came crashing down. I found out that this man of 10 years that I've been married to, that we had a great life, had been living double lives. Other women were pregnant. He was having multiple affairs for years. And here I am. I had built my beautiful brand new home, lived in it for 6 years, just put $100,000 in my backyard, had a beautiful baby. And here I was now, a single mom, trying to figure out how the hell I'm gonna pay all my bills. Why in the world would God put through me all this trauma in my life? Because at this point, I didn't know what life was. Everything I had known was a lie. I didn't know what was the truth. Let's not talk about my self-worth, because Lord have mercy, she was in the gutter. And I honestly prayed every night, why in the world are you putting me through this? Why in the world would you allow me to be hurt so deeply by someone that I love? It took a lot of self-reflection and a lot of therapy to realize I was building my armor. I was building my armor to get to the life that I prayed for. And unfortunately, the path had to be cleared of who was not supposed to be in my life for this new season and chapter of life. That person was an anchor. That person took away all of the faith in my life. That person didn't truly believe in me, which then led me not to believe in myself. So even though it was so traumatic, and I am not saying what he did was okay, the 2 of them or 4 of them, there are so many of them, but he's still with one of them right now. They belong somewhere where it's nice and hot. People like that, if you can sleep at night while letting someone go through fertility treatments while you're doing what you're doing, there is no help for you. But I realized that my life was shifting. I realized that what was not meant for me was being cleared. And I just finally gave up control of my path of where I was supposed to go. And I followed God's plan for me. It wasn't always easy. I cried so many nights. My best friend literally had to peel me off the floor a couple nights because I just felt like I couldn't go anymore. But I still kept showing up. I still kept building that armor to gear up for what I wanted in life. I refused to give up. You guys gotta stop giving up on your goals. You gotta stop giving up on the things that you want. Don't just go to the gym, pump some iron, and you got your dream body in one session. It took me 2 years of building muscle and understanding nutrition to get to where I am today. It took me, that happened in 2020, so 5 years to unlock just absolute abundance in my life. I'm remarried. I am a multiple 6-figure earner. I have complete control of my life because I gave up the control of controlling my life. I let God take control of the plan. He had to clear out what wasn't right for me, and man, that was painful. And so many of you guys are not willing to go through the painful parts. You're not willing to gear up to go through the hard times, to go into battle, to quit that job to go get a better job. You finally press that record button to make more money for your family here on social media. To leave that abusive spouse that is literally just absolutely draining your self-worth. Not to mention you got kids involved in this. Your kids are seeing that that's okay. It's gonna be freaking hard. But don't be afraid of the hard. Go through the hard. Go through the trials and tribulations. Put the gear on and the armor on to go through what God wants you to go through so you can grow into the season and life that you deserve. I am doing something today that is, I don't know whether to freaking shit my pants or cry. This has been on my bucket list since I was 22 years old. I worked my butt off for so many years in network marketing and direct sales, which allowed me to be home, but I also worked in corporate America while I was doing it, and then I was at home with direct sales for 10 years. It's what taught me the skill sets that I teach you guys every day on here that work, and not your average person's gonna know. And a lot of people I know are supportive on here, but there's also those people who don't understand why I teach the way I do. It's simply because I have 11 years of experience in marketing and sales. And if I didn't go through those 10 years, I would not be where I am today and going to be doing what I'm doing today. And it's insane what has happened when I've believed it, I've prayed for it, I've manifested it, and showed up for it. I'll share later what's happening because I still can't believe it. I literally told my husband yesterday while we were driving to the store in our paid off brand new golf cart. I was like, how is this our life? He said, because you believed in God, you prayed together, and you showed up. Continue to show up. You don't give up. Show up for yourself. Stop giving up for yourself. Get your why so damn strong that you refuse to give up even when you don't have the motivation, because discipline will always trump motivation. If you have a strong enough why, you're gonna show up. I had to rewrite my life. I had to rewrite the vision of my life and let go of my old life and vision what my new life was going to be, and just freaking show up for it. So here's your sign to gear up, stop giving up, put your armor on, go to battle, because you are so close to unlocking the life that you want, the life you deserve, the life you pray for. You are the single-handedly person that's blocking that. You are the one that's stopping it from happening. Go after it. Scared, uncomfortable, not knowing what the heck you're doing. That is where you unlock opportunity. That is where you unlock change, because nothing's going to change if nothing changes, my friend. Happy Friday. Go freaking get it. And if you've watched this all the way through, I am so appreciative of you guys. I literally read all your comments as much as I can. And so many of you guys have seen better videos. So many of you guys are finding so much more self-worth in yourself. I want you to put in the comments, I'm gearing up, not giving up. I want to know who's here, and I want to know who is going to hold themselves accountable to going after what you deserve. Happy Friday, friends.